All right, that's that noise. That's what we want to hear. That's that little reel screaming off. All right, it's Guesty here. Welcome to Fishing the Edge. We're just chasing a few salmon on PowerBait. We all know about gulp and how great it's been as a soft plastic. But the old PowerBait's what we started off with and still has some great purposes. I'm using some little lures here called Casper clears, and they're tiny, tiny little PowerBait lures, and they're see-through, almost see-through, some little sparkles, and they really represent tiny little bait fish or krill, and that's what these salmon are feeding on. Well, winter time on the east coast of New South Wales, and sports fishing is all about the Australian salmon. Things are a little bit quiet on a lot of other fronts, and these fish are just such fantastic sport fish. You hear that reel going in the background there. They jump out of the water, and they're great fun, especially in this calm water where we are here today. You can get the kids involved. What I'm using are these little Casper clears. This is these clear PowerBait. I'll just get one up there and show you. Little clear PowerBait lures, 3-inch ones are working at the moment because they feed on these tiny little krill, similar to what some whales would feed on, I guess. And normally we're always using our gulp product. Our gulp product is not opaque, not clear. It's quite a dense coloured product, heavy in scent, but sometimes you've just got to really try and match the hatch, and that's where the PowerBait really comes in handy. I think he's finally spent. He's been fighting for a while, this bloke. As I said, they're just such great sports fishing action. They jump out of the water. They pull a lot of string. Here he comes. Come on. Ah. There we go. Australian salmon. Oh. 3-inch. Ah, there he is. There's my 3-inch Casper clear. Basically rigged unweighted, as you can see inside there, and there's the result. Beautiful big salmon, look at that. Awesome. Get him back in and try and get another one. Great stuff. Whew. All right, that's a great big fish. Let's go up and find the school again now. We've drifted back through the bay here. Go up, repeat the technique. Look, and you can have fun for hours as long as they keep biting. Let's go do it. Just goes to show you don't have to spend $100,000 on a boat to go fishing for salmon. The young fella here, he's got his wetsuit on, he's got the surfboard, he's got the chrome lure, and he's cranking it away. Go mate, you catching any or what? Well, I've fitted the new Lowrance HDS systems up, high definition system sounding. We've got the HDS 10 the sounder and the HDS 10M as my GPS with the new platinum chart as well, and the definition that is fantastic. In this shallow water today, don't need to use my sounder and GPS so much in here because it's so shallow I can even see where the fish are, but normally if we're offshore, quite often the salmon will go down. Pretty simple stuff, use the sounder, mark your salmon. Once you find those schools, mark it on the GPS, work the schools, drop your Casper clear PowerBaits or gulp or whatever it is that you're catching them on down into the schools, retrieve them back, get yourself some salmon, have some fun. Each time you go fishing there's different retrieves or different techniques that'll work on different fish, and today these fish seem to be really hard to get to bite, so you've got to cast out. I'm just casting out, let it sink a little bit of a twitch, pause, very similar to if you're spinning for brim actually, and that's the only way I've been able to get a bite so far. I was using slightly heavier jig head and a different profile of a soft plastic, and I had some mates over here fishing and they were catching fish and we weren't. So luckily there he is, a few friends in the business, and I just said, what is it that you guys are doing? And they told me to scale down and do a jig head to about 1/32 of an ounce and go on these little Casper clear PowerBaits. And while I've been talking to you, you can see it's working. All right, that's what we want. Yoo-hoo, go you good thing. Oh, they're great fun, these salmon. Oh, and he's jumping, great. Oh, go. Awesome. I'll be back shortly. Really using classic brim spinning tackle for this sort of sport fishing. This is a 2 to 4 kilo Pro Tactic rod. Beautiful light, super lightweight rod, lots of power down low still. And a little 2000 size Fluger spinning reel, which is just working, really working a treat. Some 4-pound, oh, go you good thing, some 4-pound microfuse braid line, and then down to my 8-pound Vanish fluorocarbon leader and that 1/32 jig head and my 3-inch Casper clear, and that's it, away we go. So if you're into brim spinning, or you've got even a little light flathead estuary outfit, anything like that'll do for these salmon. And get the kids out here, they'll just have a ball, and you can teach them some great sport fishing techniques. Oh, back around the other way. That's a fantastic lump of Australian salmon. So I'll get the net underneath him here. Yeah. Oh. There we go. There we go. That's awesome. That is just fantastic sport fishing. That's probably 3 kilos, 3.5 kilos of Australian salmon. In wintertime, New South Wales, shallow water, it doesn't get any better than that. Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, well, that's great fun. You've been watching Fishing the Edge. That's chasing salmon on light sports tackle. Always time for one last cast. I'll see you next time.